Also, TikTok has been asking me to go live, and I don't even have that many followers, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a video and start talking about what I do. I moved here from Alabama in 2019, right before COVID hit, and decided to pursue my dreams of acting and modeling post my first big thing that happened with me, which was WWE. So I got put on a show called Fight Like a Girl with WWE, and it changed my perspective of my ability to focus on what I really want to do, which is catching my dreams out here in California. I've been going full-fledged ever since, which one day I'll take the time to tell you guys how I got on with Fight Like a Girl and how I got the audition for WWE. I'll also explain to you guys the process of every step that I took in order to get that audition with WWE, and it has a lot to do with manifesting. It has a lot to do with visualizing and a few other cool things, and it's why I'm finishing my book to get out to you guys, along with a course to teach you guys what I've learned from all of the years of practicing affirmations and manifesting and visualization. So I'm excited for that. Stay tuned because I'm still working on the course. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Back to what I'm doing today. I had one audition. I nailed it. I know I nailed it. I get to try on dresses and go live on TikTok for a brand company called Pharisee. I'm hoping that they do hire me. I'll find out in a few days, but that will be something cool to do. And then I have two other auditions. One is for commercial and one is for a short film. Wish me luck. Maybe I'll put a little clip in here for that so you guys can see how terrible I am. Other than that, I have a lot of gray hairs, but I'm 36 now and I don't want to dye my hair. I want to keep it natural, and I'm just trying to see how many more gray hairs I can get before I can stand it. I woke up this morning and I had a new deeper line here, and I'm like, God, I'm not going to do well with aging. I'm really not. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I need to speak that into existence. I'm going to try to go hiking today after I get my auditions done, or before, while I still have the energy to, and then do the auditions when I get home. It's just time for me to start sharing what I do here with you guys, because I made a big jump leaving Alabama and coming out here by myself. There's no one here to help me. There's no one at home to help me. There's no support system. It's me and God, and that's enough. You know, the faith there has led me into many amazing adventures and things I could have never dreamed of doing without jumping in faith from Jesus and God telling me go, and listening. So make sure you listen. Make sure it's Him that's talking and not your heart, which can be deceiving. What else? When I first moved here, I got into a really bad personal injury. I was in the gym and I was doing deadlifts, and I went out to take a break and talk on the phone for a good 15 minutes, and I came back in. Never had any injuries my whole life. I wrestled, I did gymnastics, I was a professional ballet dancer, I was a professional jazz and modern dancer, and I performed on stages throughout school, throughout college, all kinds of stuff, you name it, I did it. Never had an injury. It had to have been maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks after I moved here. I went to take a break after doing my deadlifts. I talked on the phone for 15 minutes, came back in and yanked that weight up like an idiot, and I heard a pop. And like an idiot again, I kept going. And I was on the ab ball doing crunches, and I was like in push-up position, so the ab ball was on my shins and I was tucking it in. And on that third tuck, I just like my body and my back froze up, and I just like rolled over, fell on the floor, and my back locked up. And from then on, I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit down on a toilet, I couldn't get in a bathtub, I couldn't do anything for a good 3 months. Luckily, it happened during COVID. It's been 4 years now, and this is the first year that I haven't been hospitalized because of the back pain. I did get into a hit and run recently, and it did re-injure it pretty badly, but I'm not dying over it, but it does hurt, and I am in therapy for it 3 days a week. So here's to a recovery on that completely. Let's talk about what I do here. So I moved here for acting and modeling, but when I did move here, I met two amazing women. One's a realtor, the other one's a lender, and I shadowed them. I worked under them as an assistant for I think a good 2 years. Just watching them change my view on who I could be. And I was watching them just kill the game, and I was like, I can do that. I want to do that. I want to be like that. And then I was like, oh, I can be like that after, working with them and seeing how they are and seeing what they do and how hard they work. I'm like, I work that hard and make way less money than that. So let me put my 2 cents and my brain power into something that's going to make me more money and bring me more quality and put me in a position to help people more than I already am. So I got my real estate license and I got my lending license, and I do both of those along with my acting and my modeling and my agency position with Cathexis Talent. So right now I just closed on 3 houses, and I did a loan, and I'm working on 2 more loans right now. I just finished my audition, and I also am writing a book, like I told you, about manifesting, which I'm super stoked about because I want to be able to share with you guys how I made it, like how this worked for me. So now, I mean, I'm focusing and juggling a few things, my real estate, my lending, and working on my book and going to these auditions and my acting and my agency stuff. But I'm extremely ADD, and for me, one thing is not, it's not going to work. I'd be bored. I would not stay focused. It's easier for people who have multiple passions to focus on the things that they really want to do and not just settle on one, because to us that is settling. And I know a lot of you probably understand that, but I think it is important to find those things that really mean the most to you, and you're not going to know that until you weed them out. You're not going to know until you try. So go try. Don't waste your time playing on your phone, scrolling on your TikTok. If you're going to be spending time, utilize it for things that are going to make you a better person, things that are going to project you into the person that you want to be. Spend some time each day doing that. Spend some time each day focusing on what's going to make you better, what's going to create the person that you want to be tomorrow, today. I'm going to end it there because I'm talking way too much, and I'll share some more stories, I guess, maybe at the end of this week, to let you guys know if I got the job, if I've got the short film, if I've got the commercial. What happens a lot of time with actors is we do these auditions and we spend all this time and all this effort, and then they don't even look at us or they don't even pick us, and that's just part of chasing your dreams. That's part of catching your dreams. That's just part of being an actress. All right, any questions, feel free to ask me and I'll make a video on it, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.